And now, Sailor John and Skiff. Skiff. I like the idea of a railboat as a character. I didn't think I'd seen such a thing before, a railboat. But apparently there is such thing as a railboat. Jamie Campbell Bower, he did a really good voice for Skiff. And I did feel sorry for Skiff that he had to be Sailor John's lackey in a way, even though he didn't really want to. He was doing what was good, but Sailor John wanted his own greedy needs. I felt kind of sorry that Skiff had to work for this asshole. He's constantly being tortured at and picked at by Sailor John so he can get the treasure. I liked Jamie Campbell Bower's performances as Skiff. He provides a good voice for Skiff. I really liked when Thomas was pushing Skiff along the branch line and saying, "I'm going as fast as a real engine now." I did kinda liked his excitement of going really fast. Wanting to be a proper steam engine and just a boat with wheels stuck on. Quote, quote. And I kind of like near the end of the movie where, even though Sailor John wanted to get away with the treasure, but the treasure was too heavy for both of them, I kind of like that he was like, "Not this time, Sailor John!" And he uses the wave to throw the treasure overboard. I kind of like that he wanted to do what was good. And he didn't want Sailor John to get away with the treasure. Skiff was a really enjoyable character. And now, oh boy, Sailor John. I freaking loved this character. Only because that he was voiced by goddamn Sir John Hurt.
Curious. Very curious.
How the hell could they afford such a successful actor into something Thomas related? I'm pretty sure he must have declined, but accepted once they said that he was going to get paid, and that he only appeared for one special. Anyways, I loved John Hurt's performances as Sailor John. Actually, I just realized, Sailor John Hurt.
Coincidence? I think not!
Sailor John, he was such a delight to listen to. I liked hearing John Hurt's performances as the guy. My favourite lines that he says are, "Museum? What museum? And I want my treasure!" The latter line was really, really laughable. It's kind of like a toddler wanting his mommy or something. If you listen to it again, you'll see what I mean.
I want my treasure!
So Sailor John wants to get away with the treasure that was found on the island. So is Sailor John a descendant or ancestor of the pirate that we saw in Salty's tale? Is he descendants from him. So why else would someone completely different than the pirate we saw before want the treasure? Is he going to take it to some some secret band of modern day pirates? Was he stealing it just for himself? It's never really explained what Sailor John wanted to specifically do with the treasure. But all we know, it was something not good. I mean, the complete opposite of happily ever after. Somehow. And this guy would do anything to get the treasure. I mean, when Skiff was throwing the treasure overboard, he dived into the ocean just to get the treasure back, but was unsuccessful. I mean, this guy would drown himself just to get the treasure. Speaking of which, a little bit off track, but in that same scene, I loved the choir in the background. When Sailor John was underwater, I loved the choir playing in the background, trying to represent the loss of the treasure. Beautiful. Anyways. So Sailor John was really, really enjoyable, especially with John Hurt playing the character. Now on to Sir Topham Hatt, or the Fat Controller, whatever. Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with everyone. He was really harsh to Thomas. I mean, he kept going, No, Thomas, I don't want to hear any of your excuses. I don't really think he should have said that. Any logical person would stop to listen to him or let him explain what he saw in the cavern or what he did with the dynamite. It didn't take him until the end of the movie and for Ryan to snap some sense into him to see that he was trying to stop Sailor John. Though I did understand the first conflict about Thomas pushing the express coaches off the track, but the two afterwards, Thomas falling down into the cavern and Thomas trying to stop the dynamite, I don't think he should have been cross at Thomas at those points. He should have stopped and listened to Thomas, or hear what he had to say, instead of just going straight to the point and punishing him for no real reason. But at least he did know that Thomas tried to do some good at the end of the movie. So Sir Topham Hatt was meh. And now on to the other characters. Donald and Douglas. It was great to see these two back again. I loved Donald and Douglas, those two Scottish twins that I remember. And it was great to see those two back again, and with their new voices. Joe Mills does a really good voice for both of them. He does a really good Scottish accent for both of them.